spins to where Jacob points, the edge of the woods. He sees her, and Charlie bolts to her. He's never moved faster in his life. He wraps his arms around Bella, lifting her from Sam's arms. From Jacob's arms. Your line. Thank you, Sam.
Oh. Thank you, Sam.
Thank goodness, I would say.
Thank goodness.
Charlie carries Bella to the house, cradling her. Billy gives Sam a nod of praise and gratitude. But Sam backs away, avoiding any accolades. On Jacob, jogging alongside Charlie, peering at Bella with worry. Then Jacob slows, feeling eyes on his back. He turns to see Sam staring at him. Jacob, uncomfortable, quickly looks away. On Charlie, carrying Bella upstairs to the house. Charlie says, "What were you thinking, baby? Why were you out there? Why were you out there?"
Why did Charlie disappear?
We'll see in a second. Sorry, go ahead.
He's gone.
Okay, off Charlie, but he was supposed to leave then. But that's okay, overshot of the bed. A series of dissolves on Bella. She's curled in a fetal position in the middle of the bed. Then at his foot, under the blankets, on top of them, in various different arrangements. Meanwhile, a black liquid begins to flood the floor, slowly swallowing everything in the room. It rises up in the sides of the bed, higher and higher, until it breaches the top of the bed and begins to engulf Bella, off her, submerged in blackness. Okay, Bella's house, day, a month later. The leaves have turned red and orange. See a figure in the upstairs window. It's Bella. Bella sits in a rocking chair by the window, her face blank, empty, stay on Bella, unchanging. Through the window, outside, we see time lapsing behind her. First, October. Costume kids appear in the yard. Trick-or-treating. Dissolve into November. Neighbors bring Charlie a turkey. They glance up at Bella's window with concern. Winter begins. The tree branches are now bare. They're bare. December. Charlie drags the Christmas tree towards the house. Worry has taken toll on him, but Bella remains unchanged.
Dear Mom, I'm lost.
Pan the now blank walls of the exceedingly neat room. Now pan the blank walls. The blank walls.
Oh.
Exceedingly gone are all the traces of Edward. Go ahead.
Edward took everything with him, including my life. He promised it would be like he never existed.
Land on the scrapbook which lies open. The photo of Bella and Edward. It's really Andrew's mission, but we're going to ignore that. Embrace at the birthday party, gone. Bella's bedroom, another day. Bella on the computer typing an email to Renee. I think that's her mom. Is that Renee? Is that her mom?
Yeah.
But I need to know he did.
A series of, I can't pronounce that word, tableaus? Tableaus? Dissolving into one another. Bella's house, living room, day. Bella sits on the couch, blank, as the rain pounds. Charlie watches her concerned.
It's like a huge hole I've been punched through my chest.
Bella's bedroom, lights. In the darkness, lights. In the darkness, Bella is curled up in a ball on her floor.
But the pain is my only reminder that he was real, that they all were.
Okay, change of scene, South America, in the Andes.
In the window.
This is how the Andes look. Okay, start high on mountaintops, in the middle of nowhere. Hold on a second. Sorry, my dad just called. He really just did. He really just called. Okay.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, we pass over. Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah. Start on a high mountaintop in the middle of nowhere. Swoop down to its peak, on which we find Edward, standing still, face agonized, and suddenly he starts running.
You run, buddy.
Like he's trying to outrun his memories. Faster and faster. He races towards a cliff. Hundreds of feet below. Edward doesn't slow. Just blasts forward faster. Then he leaps off of the cliff. Floating! Floating! But the pain stays with him. On Edward's feet, landing hard on the other side with a cast of the ravine. As they hit ground, we close on Bella's fingers. As they hit computer keys.
Like
the pulse of blood behind a bruise. Bella stops.
Oh, sorry. Bella, where are we? I'm lost. Bella stops. A beat as she stares at her own words. Then she hits select all and delete. On the computer, a blank document. She types.
Hi, Mom. Things are great. Grades are up. Hanging with friends. Stop worrying. I'm fine.
Bella presses send, and the cheery email disappears. Bella rises, returns to her rocking chair, staring out desolately. Port Angeles, movie theater. It's the night.
Oh, they are the
A man's voice is heard.
Hey ladies, how about a ride?
As Bella looks across the street, time suddenly slows. A dive bar, one-eyed Pete's, it's slow motion. 4 rough-looking guys loiter out front next to their motorcycles. We don't have the budget for that, so we only have 2. They're in shadow. We can't see their faces. Bella's surrounded by 4 guys. She's reminded about Edward's Volvo skipping to a stop from the first movie that no one really cared about. Edward staring them down, back on Bella, a chill going down her spine, freezing as she stares at the foursome across the street. Then suddenly, a pair of lips lean next to her, and they say,
Move, Bella.
She turns to find Edward standing next to her, or so it seems. I just got a text message. But he's an illusion, an apparition, which becomes clear when Jessica steps right into him, dissolving him to nothingness, and time abruptly speeds up again. Oh, hey, who wants to play Jessica? Okay, go, Jessica, go. Your line, there.
Okay. No problem, she says.
This is how the real movie was filmed. That's why the acting was so bad. Go.
Can we just go?
No, come on. The come on line.
Oh, wait. Oh, come on.
I know them, I think.
Can we just go?
Jessica pulls her at her arm, but Bella shakes her off.
I just wanted to see something.
Much to Jessica's frustration, Bella begins to cross the street towards the guys, frightened but drawn.
Alright, we gotta take her.
The apparition of Edward reappears in her path this time. She stops. She stops. It's your line.
My line. Never get talked again. Turn around, Bella. This is dangerous.
But when she steps backward, he fades. Testing her hallucination, she strides forward again. Edward's apparition reappears.
Okay.
Strides alongside her.
Stop. Now.
She's almost smiling as she reaches the guys, finally able to see them clearly, and stops, realizing.
You're not them.
And with that, Edward disappears.
We'll be whoever you want.
Guy number 2 pulls up right next to her on his motorcycle.
Ready for a thrill ride?
Guy number 2 extends his hand to help her onto the bike. She hesitates.
Walk away. Go now.
Which ironically is also the spirit. Edward's apparition comes on the other side of the bike. Bella looks at him with determination, then climbs onto the back of the bike.
I can break promises too.
Okay.
Bella!
The bike lurches forward, going way too fast. As the wind blasts her hair back, she realizes this might have been a mistake.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Guy number 2 doesn't hear that. Guns the engine, going faster. Bella, Edward stands in the road, directly in their path. More present, more clear than ever. The bike's headlight illuminating him, racing towards him.
You can stop anytime.
Bella screams.
Oh, stop, stop, stop!
The bike abruptly pulls up short.
Hey, I didn't force nothing on you.
Bella scrambles off, that's what you'll see in the commentary. Stumbling in the process, Edward is gone. The 4 guys then rev their bikes and peel out. Bella watches them go as Jessica storms up.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Almost to herself.
I saw something.
You? Okay, you're insane or suicidal or something.
Trying to figure it out.
The more dangerous, the more real it is.
So what, you're like an adrenaline junkie now? Go hang gliding or bungee jumping. Don't be a complete freak.
An angry Jessica charges off. Bella watches the motorcycle disappear down the street as we hear a voiceover.
He wasn't real. I knew that. I didn't care. I needed to see him. If danger is what it took, that's what I'd find.
If you knew that, then why did you go on the bike? Off Bella, determination settling onto her face. We go to next scene, Jacob Black's house. Bella pulls up in her truck, a tarp covering something big in the back. Jacob comes out of the house, a huge grin. I want to see the huge grin. Apparently he laughs as well.
Bella!
Bella hops out. Jacob gives her a hug. Bella's surprised by his affection, but doesn't mind.
About time you came by.
I brought you something.
Bella pulls the tarp back, revealing not a chair, but her neighbor's two
Dilapidated.
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 Thank you. Rusty motorcycles.
We just let them go through.
Scrap metal, you shouldn't have.
I rescued them from the dump. They cost more than they're worth to fix. Unless one has a mechanic type friend.
Me being the mechanic type friend?
Offer shrug.
Since when are you into motorcycles?
Recently.
Studying the bikes.
Parts alone would be pricey.
I have a college fund I can dig into.
Charlie's gonna love that.
Charlie won't know.
Wow, lying to Dad, blowing through college money, repairing dangerous machines. Then I'm guessing you'll want to ride.
I really get it if you think this is stupid and reckless.
Oh, it's totally stupid and reckless.
Leans closer and grins.
Sorry.
Bella's face spreads into something we haven't seen in a while. A wide smile. As they pull then we don't see it ever again. As they pull the bikes off the truck, they laugh and joke. It's as though Jacob has brought Bella back to life. Jacob's garage, another day. Motorcycle parts are spread out on blankets. Jacob moves among them excitedly. Wow, I want to see that. Piecing them together, Belle watches.
If we're going to be working on this every day, we should probably include some homework. Don't want the dads to think I'm bad influence on you.
You influence me? Please.
He says in a black tone.
I'm older than you.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
And I convinced you to secretly build us two-wheeled death machines.
Sudden mock horror.
Gosh, you're right. You're like Satan.
A series of scenes, Jacob's garage. Over the course of several days, it's a montage. The bikes begin to take shape. The parts of the blanket thin out. We hear a voiceover from Bella.
I never forgot my reason for doing what I was doing.
Jacob clowns for Bella's amusement. Pretends to skewer himself with a pipe. She laughs. Bella voiceover.
But being with Jacob was a bigger perk than I expected.
He constantly touches her. I want to see this. Playful, affectionate. It's effortless in contrast to Edward's intense restraint. We can see her spirits beginning to lift. Jacob's garage, night. Bella and Jacob exit, make their way across the yard to her truck. Bella seems lighter, happier than before.
Quill keeps asking to come over. I think he likes you a little bit too much.
Who's Quill? Does anybody know?
That's a friend.
Okay.
He's a werewolf.
Tell him I'm not into the cougar thing. Go Cougars.
What is it with you and age? I mean, that Colin guy was young, but didn't seem to bother you.
That's an update on my ESPN. It's part of the script. Don't tell me this card. He instantly regrets saying Edward's name as he sees it crushes her spirits. Off Bella, retreating into herself. I don't know how you do that. Bella on a voiceover.
Not even Jacob could keep away the nightmares.
Ooh, now we go to the nightmare. It's night. It's a nightmare. Bella tears through the tears, I can't read, through the forest, searching desperately. Then she turns, find Edward a few yards away, his face cold. She steps towards him, but he bolts backwards, suddenly 20 yards away. We don't have that much in my apartment. Bella's voiceover.
The terror, the loneliness.
He rapidly retreats further until he disappears, leaving Bella utterly alone. Darkness closing in on her. Bella's bedroom, night. Bella screams in her sleep. Ah! The light turns on and Charlie hurries to her side, gently shaking her awake.
Well, apparently you're screaming for a while.
It's okay. You're alright, Bells. You're okay.
Her eyes open, tears streaming down her cheeks. We need some water, we need some water!
Water should be over there.
Oh, there's water.
Where?
Oh, right under the cup. The already filled cup.
Behind you. Still at her.
Hold for a dramatic pause.
Carol, do it again. Okay. Her eyes open, tears streaming down her cheeks. He doesn't quite know what to do. So as they push the water from the bedside, she sits up. She sips. She sips her own tears. He pulls the dream catcher from her bedpost.
This thing's not working very well.
It's not as it was.
She coughs from water.
Yeah, right.
Beat.
I know what it's like. You know, when your mom left me, I had a hell of a time. Imagine doing all kinds of crazy things just to stop the pain.
She avoids his look. How could this have been written by a Mormon? She avoids his look.
But hanging out with Jacob seems to help you get your mind off things.
He's been keeping me afloat.
I don't know.
That's good, Bella. He's a good guy.
Off Bella. Now we go to La Push. How do you say that?
La Push.
La Push?
It's beautiful, by the way.
Okay, yeah. She's from Washington, so she's my geographical
Expert.
checker expert. Clearing in the forest. The bike is aimed down. Oh, we need the bike. We need a bike. We need a bike. Ruby. The bike is aimed down a dirt road. Give me that broom. Okay. Anybody? No? Give me that broom. Jacob runs through the instructions.
Brake.
She taps it.
Cool. Clutch.
She squeezes it.
Right. Gas.
She grips it.
You ready?
Bella nods. Jacob grins again. Then kickstarts the bike. Who wants to be our bike noise? Slowly.
Connor.
Slowly. Oh, no, no, no.
Slowly release the clutch.
She does. The bike moves forward an inch. Jacob cautiously steps back. She moves forward another inch. Stop. Just say stop.
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 Bella turns to find the apparition of Edward standing next to her. Her hand slips off the clutch. The bike bucks and falls on top of her. Jacob quickly lifts it off of her as the apparition of Edward disappears.
You okay? Bruises? Breaks?
Where are we? I'm going again.
She has a concussion she doesn't remember.
I'm not sure that's good.
Bella quickly rises and hops back on.
I guess we're going again. Now what? Now what are you going to do with the clutch?
Release it. Slowly.
Jacob nods, then kickstarts the bike again. She releases the clutch and moves forward. Slowly at first. Edward reappears at her slide, glowering. She keeps going. Excuse me for now, I've heard it both ways. Glowering. She keeps going, a little faster. Edward appears on her left now. She passes him. He reappears ahead. She passes him. On Bella's face as the wind flings her hair back. She gathers speed. And for a moment, experiences pure freedom, exhilaration. Then she sees Edward standing at the curve in the road ahead and realizes, yelling to Jacob,
I don't know. How do I turn?
"Bank it! Bank! Hit the brake!" Jacob races towards her. She reaches the turn, doesn't bank, goes straight and flies right into a wall of trees. As she lies on the ground dazed, Jacob hurries up.
What are you doing? Training for the X Games?
She looks around for Edward. He's gone.
I want to go again.
Forget it. I'm revoking your motorcycle privileges. Man, look at your head.
Indeed, blood drips down her forehead. It says that.
Where's Jam?
He pulls off his shirt to mop it up. She shrinks away.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
You're apologizing for bleeding?
It doesn't bother you?
It's just blood, though.
He bends over her, carefully tending her head. She finds herself looking at him. His dark eyes, his bare chest, and smooth skin. He glances at her.
What are you staring at?
You're actually good looking.
He's surprised. There's a moment between them. He smiles,
How hard did you hit your head?
realizing.
Oh, yeah.
He offers her a hand, helps her up. She holds on to it, alarmed.
Jake, you're hot.
Oh, great, you're good looking.
No, temperature hot.
Feels his forehead.
You're burning up.
I feel fine.
He takes her hand from his forehead, holds it. She tries to pull it away.
What, I can't hold your hand?
It just means something else to you than it does to me.
One, that's my problem. But two, we have fun. You think I'm hot.
Good looking.
I know you like me.
More than anyone, but that's all.
Because of Colin?
The name stings her. He takes both her hands now. with the
Hey,
script
hold
in
her
hand.
hands.
Okay, there we go. Look, I know what you did to you. I can see it in your face every time his name comes up. But you need to know I would never, ever do that to you. I promise I will never hurt you. You can count on me.
I already do. You don't know how much. You're my best friend, but I don't think my feelings will change.
He takes this in. It's hard. A wave of something sweeps over him. He sits back, closes his eyes, takes a breath.
I'm sorry. I should have said something right from the start.
No, that's not. I just feel weird.
I told you, you have a fever. Probably the flu that everyone has.
It doesn't feel like the flu. I don't know what it is.
Off Jacob rattled, and Bella concerned. And thus concludes the night of Twilight Tuesday.